last census, the total black population of London was just over 1,574,000 people, black Africans. This population can be categorized into three groups: individuals who were born in the UK, individuals who migrated to the UK, and lastly, individuals of dual heritage. Hello guys, this is Tofumi here once again, but this time I'm in beautiful London, Woolwich to be precise, and we're here on our second leg of our Let's Reason Together tour. So today we'll be asking some very, very interesting questions about identity. What do you see yourself as? Do you identify with your British side or your African side?
Well, I'm not British, so I don't know, because I'm Dutch, so I came here like when I was 10, so I identify more with
Were you born to African parents?
Yeah, so I say more African, I guess. Yeah, because of the way we live at home, obviously we follow like the African culture more, so I probably I'd like to think of myself as British, but truly I probably am African, and like everything I do, everything that I base my life on, the way I choose my life choices are probably based on the way I was, from where I was born and where my parents come from, which is Africa. So like
Yeah, same, I agree. I think it's kind of a mixture of both. I try to incorporate like both my cultures into whatever I'm doing, because I was born in England, but when someone asks me, I would say I'm African, and like what she said, the way she lives and the way when she makes her choices, she'll think more with an African mentality. So I'd say both, but mostly African.
Yeah, I agree with Faith, based on just because I was raised and born into an African family and raised to think, maybe not say the African way, but you know where I'm coming from.
What do you identify with, your British side or your African?
African side.
African side.
And why is that?
Because I was born and raised in Africa. Like, I have the whole African mentality. Like, I just, I'm African.
Would you say you identify with England or British side or your African side?
I would say it's kind of difficult. I mean, having spent a lot of years here and having the whole family here and that, but as much as I can, I try to identify with my African side, because it's really important to know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going to.
I identify with my African side because I'm African, I'm black. Just because I'm in England doesn't mean I'm British. I am African, yeah, 100%.
I don't know, a bit of both.
Okay, why?
Because my parents are African, I have a lot of British friends. So.
Okay, hello, what's your name?
Kingsley.
And where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay. Would you say you identify with your British side or your African side, and why?
African side, more of, because I wouldn't want to be identified as anything else except that.
Do you identify with your African side or your British
I was
side?
born in Africa, so I'll say I'm African.
Yeah, because I just feel that perhaps you got something to do with the Africans, and also you actually have something to do with the British. So sometimes like that, probably there's some things that probably you actually want to know from the British, because the way they actually think is actually a little bit different from the way we actually feel. Sometimes like that, there's some things that probably you might actually want to get another perspective. So that is a reason.
Would you say you identify with your British heritage or your African heritage?
I'd say a bit of both.
Why is that?
I think because I was born here and because my parents are African as well. I think that's why I've got taken a bit of both of it.
Same. You just gotta have a bit of both. You can't just be one because you're not fully from one place.
So there we have it. We've heard from London. Let us know what you think about this issue. Do you identify yourself as British or African? By leaving the comment below. Take care. My name is Sophie. Have a great day.